It's a big opportunity tonight, playing, really good team, good setting, good opportunity for us to be at home. And the first half of this game, we couldn't get out of our way enough to make them go long fields and to keep the football. And so they got off to a great start. Really good drive to open up. They go 45 with the next drive when they scored, and 50 something with the next one. So the field was too short. It was to hold these guys down the way we needed to, and we got nothing done on offense in the first half, and so it really was halftime. Here we go. What are we going to do about it? Yeah, our guys jumped back and got going in the game. We moved the football better. We got off the field a few times. We get the turnover. There's a moment in there where there's a time at 14 points down where one more score and it's going to feel a whole lot different. And we weren't able to get that closed off. And so they get a good win and away they go. This is a really difficult team to play when you give them stuff and give them the field position opportunities, and we don't make our first downs. And so it'd be hard for everybody against them. And tonight, so we saw what that was like. This is a tough stretch coming up for us. It's challenging as it can get, and we got to clean it up. We cannot give our opponents the opportunity to have short fields and expect to get the kind of results we want. So, as always, the ball determines so much of it. The turnovers determine so much of it, and it's like the one for us almost did for us too. It kind of turns the whole feeling of the game around. So we go back to work. We got to get our stuff done. We got a really challenging game coming up next week, and we don't have any time but to get back to work and do stuff right. And coaches, players, everybody, all of us do. It starts with me.
How concerning is what the opportunity this was that it started the way it did? You guys came out.
Yeah, they put together a great drive, right down the field. Couldn't do anything with it. And we get nothing out of the first drive, and Gino gets tripped in the second drive and gives us a long situation, and it just went their way early on. Yeah, it was concerning. It was really hard, is what it was.
How affected, if at all, was Gino by the arm injury?
No, it had nothing to do with it. I think he was fine.
How big was the play when Jackson looked like he got held in the end zone? That was what you're talking about. That's a one-score game, right?
I didn't see it. The guys that advised me, they saw the copy and TV copy of it. Said it was it was pretty obvious, but I didn't see that, so I can't tell you right now. But that's a huge situation for us. Yeah, that's what we're trying to get right back in it, and we felt that everybody in the stadium could feel that they're ready for us to turn the game around, and we were there for the opportunity. We just missed our shot there.
What did your defense show in the second half, kind of get the stops to?
Yeah, I mean, we the game turned, and we. I don't know if it looks like we outscored them in the second half. It's something we're going to hang our hat on, and we got to go back to work. I was thrilled that our guys turned that game back around where it felt like we were going to come back and go get it done, and we had that sense at halftime that we could, and so it was good to see that happen. It almost got there.
What led to Michael Jackson taking over for Reek?
Reek wasn't back all the way. He didn't tackle well with his shoulder, and we just felt like we went into the game wanting to see if he could hold up, and it didn't feel like he was ready. And Mike was 100% ready to go, and we think Mike's a terrific football player, and it's no problem putting him on the field.
Coach, this is the second stretch, I think, in the season where you've gone 6 quarters without an offensive touchdown. Where can you make changes, or can there be changes that you can make to kind of spark things here on the offensive side?
Yeah, we have to find the consistency that we're not feeling it, and it's not. You can see it. It's just we're just not moving the ball steadily, and we have to find our way to do that. It's mixing the stuff that we have and using the guys that we have better than we have so far, and. So, I mean, I'm saying Gino's fine. Maybe he wasn't fine. I don't know. I thought he won't tell you. You'll see him. He won't tell you it had anything to do with his night tonight. Gino did a good job just to get back out. That's for darn sure. And we need to help him be effective. That's what this is. And that's by running the football and by catching the football and making our plays and converting on third downs. We have to help him in every way we can.
Pete, the last couple times you've gone up against what I think people would consider elite teams.
Okay. Can you say it again, please?
I said the last couple times you've gone up against teams that I think people would consider elite. 49ers, Baltimore, it's been pretty one-sided, pretty lopsided.
Yeah, both those games were. I agree.
Where do you guys think you stack with the top-tier teams?
Well, we got to show we got plenty of chances. We got plenty of chances coming up. This is playoff time every week, and we got plenty of chances with the teams that we'll play in the next month that are going to show us where we are and where we fit with all that.
How far, as you stay stand here now, how far do you feel behind the 49ers?
What?
How far do you feel, you spent this offseason and preseason, everything trying
I
to
don't know.
build
They
up.
played really good first half and jumped on us. You know, I don't have. I can't make that. I can't make that determination at this time.
What did you get out of your run game tonight without Ken Walker?
Well, I thought Zach ran hard as hell. He got after it and did a nice job when we gave him a chance. And we didn't get much going in the first half, but he showed you. You know, he can make guys miss. He's tough. He can finish his runs. He's a good football player. But we miss Ken. Yeah, Ken's they're totally different style player than Zach. And I've told you a ton of times. I love having that changeup. We didn't have that tonight.
You talked about earlier this week the improvement of the line of scrimmage. What did you see against the run in this game, especially with McCaffrey breaking tackles and the goal line?
Yeah, I need to see the film to see what happened on that, but he ran well tonight. It felt like there was times when we were really solid, and there was times when we got slashed pretty good. You know, so we worked our fronts to play. We were trying to play the running game, and we didn't play it well enough.
Pete, what did you see on the interception that Geno had on the comeback to Tyler on the sideline? Is there anything you thought of that play in particular?
Guy made a really good play, settled on it, and jumped it. You know, he had to really jump it to make that play, which he did.
He kind of provide a little spark in the return game.
Say it again.
De-escalate, just good to see him go.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. You know, I thought he was gone. You know, I thought he was in the end zone right there. It was a huge play for us in the game, and loved to seeing that. You know, that contribute, but. It's nice to see him have a factor. The other play that was an amazing play was what we saw Jackson do tonight. That was an incredible play. I wish we would have finished that drive. The one where the PI happens just would have been, I don't know, would have been a bigger factor in the game. It was an amazing play.
I'm sorry, how's Jason Peters health?
He twisted his ankle and he couldn't quite get the power back in it. So Stone finished up.
Pete, Jordan Brooks, tip ball. Jordan Brooks, he takes that in. What does that say about your defense a little bit, the resiliency there, the opportunity that he took? Jordan
Yeah,
Brooks.
thrilled to see him make a play like that. I think that might be his first pick. Is that right? Yeah, and to put it in the end zone in this setting and all of that was great. It was a great play. He was balling tonight. He was busting his ass and running all over the place trying to make his hits and all. It was nice to see him get that play and convert it.
Were there any other injuries of note?
We're good, right? No, we're in good shape.
Anything else?
Thanks.